The following podcast may contain adult language and an abundance of drunken movies, so get ready, nerds, because we're talking the top 5 movies to watch while you're drunk. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this special episode. We're talking the best movies to watch while you're drunk, and I am joined, as always, by my panel of drunken nerds. Matt Vader's here. What's up, dude? How you doing? I know we're not
with his water.
I'm stone cold sober.
Yeah, I know. So am I. I did.
So upset about it.
Your shot glass is right there in front of you. It's just empty.
I can't.
It's just empty.
I can't drink it. I have to go to
I'm
work.
going to take one just in honor of this topic.
Yeah.
Jude is also here. Welcome,
Oh!
Jude. Hello. And Matthew Kadish, the man who came up with this topic. Welcome, sir.
Thank you for having me. As you all know, I don't drink, so this was quite the challenge for me. But I think I was able to figure it out.
The man who's never watched a movie drunk is going to pick.
Oh, I've watched movies drunk.
Oh, okay.
I just, I don't normally drink, and it's not because I have a problem or
It's
anything.
because he always has to drive me around, and I'm always drunk.
And also, I hate the taste of alcohol. So
I love it.
I have my recommendations for anything behind me. I am vouching for. All right.
Oh, we should have done pairings. This movie goes well with this.
Oh yeah, I kind of did do that.
did? Okay.
Like not 100%, but
How many movies were we supposed to get?
I do have a
5.
drink that I would drink
just
with each
5?
movie.
Okay.
I got like 10.
I have
Get 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I definitely.
well, he
have
can
5.
list all 10 if he wants.
Yeah. All right.
Up
So,
to him.
you guys ready to get going?
Yep.
Yeah.
My number 1 movie, and this.
Number 1 or your number 5?
We got to go 5 and count down.
5, 4,
to
3,
one.
Oh,
2,
5,
1.
4, 3. Okay, sorry, my bad. All right, my number 5 movie for me personally to watch while you're drunk: Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Classic. It's funny sober, hilarious drunk. I don't think I've watched that movie sober yet.
I'm surprised you
Sure,
like that
yeah.
movie because, like, you normally
I
don't,
have to
don't
be
like
drunk.
comedies.
I have to be drunk. I don't get British humor unless I'm sloshed. That's just, the freaking coconuts and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like if I'm dead sober, I'm like, yeah, it's kind
They're
of fun.
probably sloshed when they wrote it.
They're probably sloshed while they're filming it.
Yeah.
So that's mine, number 5. Go ahead, V.
Oh man, I had to really think about these movies because
Yeah, it was tougher than I
it
thought.
was,
Yeah.
it was a little bit hard, and I don't like to do homework, but I did it. I wish I was drunk right now. Number 5, and I don't know why I think of these movies, but it's just this because they're weird and trippy, and being a little inebriated when you're watching them kind of helps you get through them a little bit, right?
Right.
So I'm going to go with my number 5 movie being an animated movie. Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings.
That's a weird one.
It's a weird one.
Okay.
But trust me, it's way better when you're wasted because it's fucking weird.
The old 70s animated
old
one?
70s animated one.
Bilbo
Yeah.
Baggins.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What-
Oh, my list is weird.
That is a weird list. Do you have a
Yeah.
recommended drink for that?
No.
Just anything.
Just
be sloshed.
be sloshed.
Okay.
Yes, for sure.
That's crazy. I never would have guessed that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Jude.
Okay, so as we have mentioned before, this was harder than anticipated.
Yeah.
So when I made my list, I went at it with the idea that like movies that are virtually unwatchable without alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the Jeremy Johns. It's a good time if you're drunk. Like
Right,
that's
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my number 5 movie is 1991's Samurai Cop.
Okay. Yeah.
You cannot sober. And my recommended drink of choice is obviously warm sake.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
very good.
Samurai Cop. Fuck that movie.
The boss is coming.
Such a bonkers ass movie. I see where your list is going. I already have an idea of where your other picks are going to go. I got you. All right,
Can't say
Jay.
that, but can't say that about me.
I know. He's a freaking crazy 8-ball over here. I have no idea. The 70s Hobbit movie, drunk?
No, not the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Lord of the Rings. Sorry. All right. Kadish.
All right. So my criteria for these movies is that I don't know what type of drunks you guys are. I should by now, but I don't. Like when I get drunk, I have a very short attention span, and I'm not like a mean drunk. So like I'm kind of like a goofy drunk. So I primarily focused on movies that were funny and entertaining, that are even funnier and more entertaining when you're drunk. And cater to a short attention span, because oftentimes when I'm drunk, like I forget what I'm doing, or I don't pay close attention to stuff. And so like the ability to watch them, like kind of like go in and out of focusing on a movie and still enjoy it was part of the criteria. So my very first movie, number 5 on my list, is a Mel Brooks movie, because he kind of excels at that, and that is Spaceballs. And the reason for this is because I love Star Wars. I love Mel Brooks. It's very jokey. And when you have a guy who's made of pizza called Pizza the Hut, and you're watching that while you're drunk, and then yogurt, I mean, like, it's magic.
Yeah, I can see that 100%. I don't think I've ever seen that movie drunk.
Funny. She doesn't look Jewish.
I know you do.
But have you watched it drunk?
Have you watched it drunk? You don't. How many times have you seen that movie?
Enough.
Okay.
Don't like it. I hate it.
Okay.
It's the most disrespectful piece of shit movie ever made.
With the current lot of Star Wars content, you're saying that's the most disrespectful movie ever made?
We can talk about it later.
Okay.
Someday.
He looks
When-
angry.
when
You look
we-
angry already.
That movie makes me angry.
I feel like everything on Kadish's list is targeted at
V.
Vader. Yeah.
Making Vader angry. Yeah. It's not hard to do, though.
All right, this next
Number
one, my number 4 drunken movie, and I'm not like I'm looking at my list now, and I'm like, why did I pick this? I can't remember what I was thinking.
Were
when
you drunk?
No, I was like going through. I'm like, what movie have I watched where I was like, I could watch it. This kind of doubles as like a breakup movie, I think.
Okay.
Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore in The Wedding Singer.
I love that movie.
I love that movie too.
Yeah,
That seems
yeah.
like a great like get drunk with your friends.
I watched
maybe,
that drunk recently,
Have
and
you?
it was great.
Yeah, it's fun. I love the music. Somebody kill me, please. Like that shit's hilarious. The Billy Idol cameo at the end is great. It's a fun, goofy movie, and you can absolutely watch it when you're either drunk or breaking up with somebody. It's not a strong pick. Don't come at me in the comments. I'm sorry, but Wedding Singer for my number 4.
Okay.
V, what's your number 4?
So when I drink, sometimes I like to like root along with the characters. Like, yeah, that's awesome. You know what I mean? And other times I just like want to be like, feel like a kid again, or like I don't know if that made sense, but I like to root for the movies, and I like to feel good about these movies when I'm watching them. I like to woo, yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. I kind of drunk my woo boy
Underdog movies.
my woo boy movies, and for those, it's a tie, and it's you're just gonna laugh at me. There's a couple of Patrick Swayze movies that I like to watch that I'm talking
I
about.
like where
right?
this is going.
Okay.
You know, and these two movies, the perfect drunk double feature, okay, is it's a Red Dawn
Okay.
followed up with Roadhouse.
Yes.
I love it.
Yep.
Love it.
I'm in.
That's a drunken good time right there.
The
You know what I mean?
Sways?
The
The
Sways.
Sways?
The Sways.
Dude, fighting the Reds?
Sways and some whiskey.
Yeah,
Fighting the
dude.
goddamn communist
There's
motherfuckers.
some Sways cocktails
Yeah.
in here. Do you want
Oh,
to?
That's awesome. We'll
Yeah,
have to, like,
let's
take
show that
advantage
to
of
the people.
Oh.
We have a Patrick Swayze
Being Patrick Swayze.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
book right
And
there.
it has drink recipes for each movie.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
It's like
I like that pick.
Red Dawn and Roadhouse.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Jude.
Okay. Again, movies you have to be drunk to enjoy.
Okay.
My number 4 is from 1988, where a super horny, demon-possessed Linnea Quigley's nipple eats a lipstick.
Oh Jesus.
Night of the Demons.
I've never seen that movie.
It's amazing.
Okay.
If you're drunk.
If you're drunk.
Yeah, I watched it last night, and I had a bottle and a half of wine.
Okay. A bottle and a half. That's not like a glass. Right on. I've never seen it.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
Do
what's
you
it
want
about?
to see the scene?
No, not right now, but just later.
Okay. It's an 80s movie. It's super campy. It's a horror movie where a bunch of teens decide to throw a party in a haunted mansion, and demons possess them. And the good girl who doesn't want to have sex tries to escape, and everyone else who's like a horny teenager, they all get demon possessed and killed.
I feel like I need to add something. I just thought I completely forgot about this movie, but Nick Cage's Willy's Wonderland
That'd be a good drunk movie.
feels like a good drunk movie.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
That was great. That was like a stinger right there.
sounded wet.
It is a little wet.
Katie, you need to make that one of our sound effects, man.
One of the sound effects Alex won't allow me to use.
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn it. You're still doing it. I told you to stop and you're still doing it.
he doesn't
For the
listen.
fucking Princess Bride movie, there was like a dun 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 dun. Every time somebody did a 5-star, I was like, fucking god damn it, man.
You're on your heel alone.
I'm sorry. I hate sound effects like that.
Oh, I forgot to pair a drink with my number 4.
What's your number 4 pair of drink?
We'll do a cheap beer because teenagers can't afford good booze.
This is true.
PBR.
Very true. PBR. All right, Kadish, number 4.
All right. So keeping with the funny and low attention span thing, my 5th movie was a Star Wars parody, and so I love parodies. And one of my favorite genres is cop, detective stories. And so when we blend these things together, The Naked Gun is a fantastic movie to watch when drunk.
I think I might have to watch that one. I hate that movie so much. It's so stupid.
It's brilliant.
I bet.
That part where Frank Drebin just goes pee and he's got like his mic live. It's just like the longest pee ever.
I hate the Naked Gun movie so much. I think I have to watch it.
The whole opening with O.J. Simpson where he like keeps like injuring himself.
Okay, I can understand that. I might have to watch that movie drunk because I hate the Naked Gun movies. Where's the one where they both get like a giant condom on?
That's the Naked
That's
Gun.
the first one?
The full body condom.
Yeah, the full
for
body
safe
condom.
sex.
Priscilla Presley.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So my number 3.
How can you not like that movie?
Because I've never watched it drunk. That's why. My number 3. And this, I almost picked, it was the same actor, same director, same production crew. I always picked one movie, but I decided, I think I prefer the first one better. Super Troopers and or Beer Fest.
I hate Super Troopers.
Fantastic choice, though.
Yeah,
I love Super Troopers.
I love Super Troopers. Have you watched it drunk?
I've only seen it once, and I don't think I was drunk.
Okay, because I mean,
Mother of God.
who's ready for a mustache, right? Dude, the scene where they're challenging each other to who can chug the most syrup. I mean, if that's not the drunkest thing you've ever done. I love that movie. It's so funny and goofy and dumb.
Yeah, but that part where they're like, we ran out of lye, so we've been dousing him with powdered sugar. And I was like, it was delicious.
Dude, the scene where the chief comes in, he's like, that's it. The next person who says shenanigans, I'm going to pistol whip him. He's like, hey, Farva, what's that restaurant you like with all the shit on the walls? Shenanigans? Oh, like I fucking love that movie. It's so quotable
Yeah,
and goofy.
I actually think Beer Fest is the inferior movie.
Yeah,
there,
that's-
but like it's all about drinking. So it makes
That's
sense.
like initially I was like, oh, I've got to pick Beer Fest. That movie's fucking hilarious. But then I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? Super Troopers better than Beer Fest for sure. So I'm gonna go with Super Troopers. for my number
Yeah,
3.
I was considering a few Broken Lizard movies for my list too, and Super Troopers is definitely the best Broken Lizard movie there is.
Yeah.
And that movie's funny to begin with. Like, you boys want to go to Mexico?
Woo!
Yeah. But like when you watch it drunk, it's so much better.
It's so much better. Yeah, the schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Meow.
All right, V number 3.
Oh, number 3. Okay. So when you're drunk, you kind of want to watch movies that are about drinking and alcohol and
Okay.
stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, there's this classic movie that's absolutely amazing that is all about a couple guys in a race car in a truck, and they have to go get a big old load of beer.
Teen Wolf.
No. It's got, Burt Reynolds,
Okay.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Smokey and the
Good
Bandit,
choice.
a
Good
drunk
choice.
movie.
Fuck yeah, it's a drunk movie. It's
Hot
great.
Sally Field.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Watch it drunk. It's super fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got Sally Field.
Yeah.
Who's the comedian? I'm losing
Dom
my mind.
DeLuise.
Dom DeLuise?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, we can just look it
yeah.
up. We have the technology.
I hate it when my brain
Give me more reasons why, because I'm not seeing it.
because it's hilarious. It's
Okay.
fun. It's hilarious. It's about booze. It's about they get challenged.
Jerry
to-
Reed.
Jerry Reed's awesome in this movie. It's about going to getting a truckload of Coors because it's illegal to have and stuff. It's fun. I don't. It's a classic.
That just made me think of something. I didn't pick any movies in the Prohibition era.
Jackie
Yeah.
Gleason.
Jackie Gleason. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
He's amazing in this movie.
I wonder if there's
Fucking amazing.
Okay.
If you've never seen Smokey and the Bandit, then you can't be my friend until you do.
I've seen it, but it's been so long ago. I don't remember much
Again,
of
it
it.
counts.
I just remember Burt Reynolds packaging that thing with his skin tight jeans.
I think you were thinking Dom, Cannonball Run, Matt, with Dom.
I might be.
Was it? What
That's
about
another good one too.
what's that one with the
All
dude,
those.
the Whistler dude from Blade? He was in. He played.
Chris Christopherson.
Yes, he was in a trucker movie
Yeah,
too.
yeah, it's called Convoy.
Convoy.
That would be a great double feature with.
I watched that recently, and I was like, "This fucking movie's awesome." It was so goofy.
Yeah.
Like that was like in the
Rubber
80s.
Duck. It's
Yeah,
Rubber
Rubber
Duck.
Ducky, 10-4, Rubber Ducky. Yeah. I remember watching that movie. I don't think I was drunk, but I was like, "This fucking movie's amazing."
That's great.
It's like when the 80s when truckers ruled the highway. Yeah.
Everybody had a CB. Everybody had a CB.
I did have a CB in my
Yeah.
Jeep. I had a Jeep and I was like, I need a CB. I had this
yeah.
giant, stupid fucking swinging antenna on the top of it.
Yep.
And I was like, how's everybody doing? And they're like, shut the fuck up, Jeep. And I was like, oh shit. All right, Jude, number 3.
Okay. I chose my number 3 again because you need the alcohol in order to get through this movie.
I'm getting buzzed right now.
If you watch this movie sober, it is way too disturbing.
Okay.
It is 1984's The Toxic Avenger. It is so fucking violent and disturbing that you need a couple of drinks in you to
Doesn't the
get past
Toxic
that.
Avenger like bang some hot chick like grotesquely in that movie? I think I remember that.
There's a lot that's wrong with that
Yeah.
movie, but a couple of drinks in you, you're like, that's just good, clean fun.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
For sure. We need to watch that for the show.
It's rough. We have to
No?
watch it. You can't watch it sober. You cannot.
Can we do the Avengers, a double feature? The Avengers with Robert Downey Jr., the whole crew, Chris Hemsworth, and then the Toxic Avenger.
Why don't we just do The Toxic Avenger 1 and 2?
There's a second one?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
There's like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up on the Salt and Nerd podcast.
I'm going on vacation.
Talk Seaweed.
All right. Kadish, take it away. Number 3.
All right. So my previous selection was a Zucker Brothers film, The Naked Gun. But my next pick is basically, I believe it to be the greatest comedy of all time. It's another Zucker Brothers film, Airplane. This is a movie where, like, even if you're not drunk, you laugh your ass off every time you watch it. But when you are drunk, you do nothing but laugh while you're watching it because it's just a string of gags like put together in a movie format, and it's great.
It's like a 2-hour SNL skit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that. I don't like that movie sober. Like I've watched it a couple times and I'm like, yeah, I get it. Maybe it's because I've seen it more than once. The jokes don't land as hard, but
you chose the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
I bet you if I was drunk, I'd probably think every joke was hilarious because I've seen it enough times where I watch it now and I'm like, it's funny. Yeah, okay. But couple.
It is the funniest movie ever made.
All right.
I will fight anyone who disagrees with me.
Okay. All right, my number 2 movie,
Number 2.
and this is interchangeable. It's basically a genre on whatever. You get it.
80s porn.
70s is better than 80s because you get the bush.
Yeah.
The dicks have sideburns.
That's so gross. Shaun of the Dead and or Hot Fuzz and or any Edgar Wright movie
So the Cornetto trilogy.
that stars
End of the world.
Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg
Yeah.
and Frost. What's his name? Nick Frost.
Nick
Nick
Frost.
Frost.
Yeah,
Nick
those are
Frost
all
and Simon Pegg. Any movie these two guys couple in as like buddy cops. Hot Fuzz is amazing. Shaun of the Dead is amazing. Get a couple gin and tonics in you, like a real British drink. Fucking amazing movies. I love those movies to death. I could drink until the whole world ends with those movies. I love them. They're so funny. Amazing when you're drunk. I am drunk right now. I took like
You lucky
I
bastard.
took like 2 or 3 shots of this freaking Redemption bourbon. I was just like, whoo! All right.
I forgot to tell you my Toxic Avenger drink.
Oh yeah. What's the couple for that?
Harvey Wallbanger.
That exists. We do.
Oh,
have-
yes, it does. That's my
We
drink.
have the. Where's the?
Did I
picture?
buy you that?
It's right there.
Yeah, it's on the wall right there. Harvey Wallbanger.
Didn't Nick send us those?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Nick did buy
Yeah.
us that. Shout out to Nick, long-term patron of the podcast.
You know a bartender's real when they can make you a Harvey Wallbanger.
All right.
V.
So that's my number 2. What's your number
For
2
number
movie?
2, I'm going to go with pretty much any and every Kevin Smith movie.
Okay.
Shouldn't you be high for those?
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Clerks,
Mallrats.
Mallrats,
Okay.
Jay and Silent Bob. They're all
Drunk.
They're all the same movie.
I feel like Clerks is too slow to be drunk. Maybe. There's a lot of dick talk in that movie, though.
A lot of TikTok.
You sucked 37 dicks in a row? Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Try not to suck any dick on your way to the parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Any Kevin Smith movie.
Okay, any Kevin Smith movie.
Yeah.
I dig it. What about Tusk?
Even Tusk.
You've watched
I haven't watched it.
I've
yet.
never watched Tusk drunk.
Jersey Girl?
You got to be drunk. You got to be drunk.
Cop Out?
Red State?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Can you imagine watching Red
Yoga
State while you're
Hosers?
drunk? Yoga Hosers? Dude, that movie is trippy as fuck. Have you seen it? Have you seen Yoga Hosers?
I don't know.
I tried to watch it and I turned
It's
it off.
bonkers.
I am so sober right now that I've completely forgotten what we're
Enjoy.
doing.
You want to sip
No.
my redemption? I'm
I
sorry.
can't. I
you're
need
gonna
my
do it, I'd
job.
rather
I
you do it
understand.
at
I understand.
home.
For now.
I hate doing this without drinking.
I know. This is a bummer. Jude, number 2.
My number 2 is 1983 Jaws 3D because it's a shark in your face.
God damn it.
I watched it last night, drunk, and it holds up.
Really?
Yep.
I've never seen it.
Oh my God. Leah Thompson, Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid is in Jaws 3D.
Fuck yes, he is.
Okay.
He's the main character.
I put my
What?
I put my our pod glasses on and I watched it last night.
I
in the
saw that
living room.
Instagram post. That was incredible.
And it's funny because when you're watching it, it's very obvious what elements they want to jump out of the screen at you. And it's so bad.
Is it old school 3D with the red and blue?
No.
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 Just-
I thought you meant the glasses. I was like, yeah.
yeah,
right
no,
there.
ours are old school 3D.
Yeah.
Which
No,
is fun.
no. I mean, you don't even need the glasses to see what's supposed to be
Listen,
3D.
folks-
But I put them on because I was drunk and I thought it would be fun, and it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. Listen, folks, never ask me why our logo has 3D glasses because I fucking hate 3D movies. Don't ever ask that question. Doesn't make any sense. It was somewhat cinema related, and that's why I
it
picked
totally
it.
is. It fits.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like it.
But
I like it.
don't ask questions. Just consume.
Oh, and my drink.
Yeah, what's the drink that goes with that?
Jaws 3D. Bloody Mary.
Okay. All right. I like it. Cool. Kadish, number 2.
All right, so I've been going pretty hard on the parodies. My number 5 was a Star Wars parody. Number 4 was a cop parody. Number 3 was a disaster movie parody. And I'm continuing this with a spy movie parody for my number 2, which is Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
Yes.
I feel like when you're drunk and you watch this movie, you just have the best time because any Michael Myers movie is hilarious, but it's way more hilarious when you're drunk.
Dude, have you watched The Pentabyrinth?
Oh, yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
It's so fucking funny. I did watch that when I was drinking, and it was
And
amazing.
I love that it's based off of a throwaway gag from So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Yes. Yeah. Mike Myers is real hit or miss a lot of the times. Like, sometimes his comedy doesn't hit. Like, I don't like all of the Austin Powers movies. Some of them are, like, over the top goofy, and I don't like them. Maybe if I was drunk, I'd like them more. But Pentabyrinth was freaking hilarious.
Well, also, I think because it's been a minute since we've seen anything from Mike Myers.
Yeah.
So it was like nice to have something new.
You know what blew me away was his cameo in a Tarantino movie.
Yeah, the Inglorious
Inglorious Bastards.
Yeah.
I'm watching this, and I love Tarantino movies. That probably would be a good drunk movie too, because like fuck Nazis, you know, like
Yeah, kill Hitler.
kill Hitler, blow him up, fuck it.
I'll need my scalps.
Yeah, every one of you owes me 100 Nazis. That's a good drunk movie. Put that on my list. Honorable mention.
Yeah.
Inglorious Bastards. But like when I was watching that movie, like never in a million years would you be like, oh, Mike Myers is in a Quentin Tarantino movie. And when he shows up as some British crazy officer, I'm like, that's Shrek.
What about his cameo in Bohemian Rhapsody, where like you don't even know it's him?
Oh yeah.
he's like the record producer.
yeah,
guy.
he was the producer at one of the parties or
You
something
didn't
like
know
that.
it was him?
No, I knew it was him. I'm just like, he completely disappears into the character though. It's very easy to like watch that scene and be like, that's not Mike Myers.
He loves his makeup.
He does.
Really does.
Did you ever see the Gong Show parody
Yeah.
where
Oh,
like he basically
Yeah, nobody got it.
like he dressed up as like a completely different person and embodied the character, and everyone was just like, yeah, that's not Mike Myers.
And he played along with it for a while too.
All right,
Number one.
my number 1 movie that you have to be drinking, not have to be, but it's better when you drink. And this one does have a drink that you have to have with it.
Okay.
It's a must. You cannot watch this movie without one in your hand. And I'm going to say the drink first and see if you guys can guess it. How's that sound? Does that sound fun?
Okay.
White Russian.
Big
Big
Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski. It's my number one drinking movie.
For sure.
You have to have a White Russian. You become the dude. Sit in your bathrobe and your flipper, in your slippers or whatever, and you're just sitting there and you're drinking a White Russian. Jackie Treehorn treats objects like women, man. Like, please be drinking a White Russian with that movie.
The bum's lost, sir.
The bum's lost, sir. Go get a job, Mr. Lebowski. I'm not the Lebowski, man. I'm the dude. Like, fuck,
Really tied the room together.
that rug, like,
Over the line.
over the line. Like, fucking Walter, Donnie.
You don't fuck with the Jesus man.
Suck your dick for $1,000.
Do you have to swear so much when you talk? What the fuck are you talking about, man? Like, I love that movie. Sam Elliott's
Not
in it.
fair.
in it,
Who are the
yeah.
fucking nihilists here?
Are these guys dangerous? They're nihilists, Donnie. It's fine. I love this
Shut
movie.
the fuck up, Donnie.
Are you
It's-
fucking this up, dude?
Fucking amateurs. I can get you a toe by 3 o'clock with toe polish. I freaking love this movie. It's so much better when you have a White Russian in your hand.
Yes.
Incredible film. Definitely check it out. Watch it with a drink. All right, Matt. Number one movie on your list to watch while
I'm
you're drunk.
excited.
Well, don't be.
I feel so bad for
Because
him.
I am not. I think I took a completely different approach to because my number one movie I chose it because it makes me want to drink, not because I want to be drunk while watching it, but it makes me want to just go get blackout drunk
Because it's bad?
so I forget that I watched it.
Okay. All right.
Does that make sense?
I'm very curious. No, but I'm very curious.
Oh, you know what it is.
I do?
Yeah, it's this thing called The Last
Oh,
Jedi. It's The Last Jedi.
dude.
Because fuck that movie.
Okay.
And I don't want to remember watching it if I ever have to watch it again.
Dude, yes.
So
Drink
just
to
give-
forget.
Yes,
Give me
drink
a-
to forget.
Give me like a bottle of fucking Everclear or something so I can just chug that shit
Bro,
when I have to watch that stupid ass movie.
that's an amazing drunk movie.
Yeah.
You have to watch it and then immediately get blackout drunk.
I need somebody.
Fist bump, dude.
Yeah.
I never in a million years would have picked The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Fuck that movie.
Fuck that movie.
I remember walking out of the theater going,
Fuck that movie.
fuck that movie.
Where's the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Thank God there's bars in movie
I
theaters
know.
now.
Oh my God.
Do you remember when we couldn't get booze while we watched movies?
Remember when you had to sneak it in a flask in your bag?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
In your back pocket or your hoodie?
Or your
Or,
boob?
a case of beer at the drive-in.
Yeah. Put it in your trunk, pop it out. Good to go.
Yeah.
That's an amazing
yeah.
pick, dude.
Yeah.
Good job.
Makes me want to go black out.
Okay.
Good job, V.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
Jude.
Okay.
Number one.
My number one. It's a little avant-garde. It's a
Okay.
little crazy.
All right.
Making movies since 1975. Any full moon production movie with such classics as Evil Bong, Evil Bong 2, King Bong, Evil Bong 3, The Wrath of Bong, and Evil Bong 4, 20.
Bong.
Full moon, baby. Full moon.
Yeah, Doll Man,
Doll Man.
Demonic Toys.
Doll Man versus the Demonic Toys.
I was gone that week.
Puppet Master.
How do you do that?
Trifecta.
Listen, dude.
Deformed Monsters.
I
Yeah,
am-
you were here for Creepers, right?
Oh, I was here for Creeps.
Yeah.
Creeps,
with the
yeah.
with the midgets.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That
it was the
awesome.
trifecta movie.
Oh, that was the trifecta movie.
Yeah.
I was here for that one.
Yeah.
But ever since then, I have strategically gone out into the woods by myself every time we've had to watch those movies.
Full Moon Productions.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Those are great movies to watch when
They
drunk.
are.
Okay.
You have to be
Gotcha.
drunk to enjoy them. Those are like the Jude and Tom movie nights where we
Yes.
like drink and we watch shitty movies. 100% Full
Yeah.
Moon Production.
For those of you who might not be familiar with our podcast, Jude has a infamous
Sure.
night with her best friend Tom, who's been on the podcast before. He's our stunt dick.
He's our stunt
Or
cock.
stunt cock.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, he's our
He's
stunt
our
cock.
fill-in guy for when one of us has to.
Slap your ass. Get a stunt cock in here.
Get
Stunt
in
cock.
there, and then you do your arms.
Yeah. They have their famous bad movie nights where they watch horrendously terrible movies, but they do it drunk, and that's like fits perfectly in this genre. So
We usually get Indian food and we have a couple of drinks.
Yep.
It's usually whiskey and wine and some beers.
And they
So
talk
that's my
through
drink.
the entire movie.
yeah.
We do.
What was the movie? I joined you for one one of those nights, I was able to get away from work and stuff like that. What was the movie that we watched? It was a horror movie from somebody famous. I can't remember.
From somebody famous.
Yeah, the director was a famous dude. He did like Aquaman or something.
Yeah, that was the one where like the girl was like the killer and she was like all backwards.
Yeah.
She had a face on the back of her head. Malignant.
Yeah.
Yes, I remembered that. That was an amazing night.
Yeah.
That's
That's a movie you got to watch drunk.
That's a movie you got to watch drunk for sure. All right, Kadish, your number one pick for drunken movies. Take it away.
All right, so I've been doing parodies up to this point, but this is not a parody. This is a legit comedy, and it is one of my all-time favorites, and it is one that is enhanced by the use of alcohol, but it does not need it to be enjoyed. And it is one of the Tom Hanks classics, Bachelor Party. When you watch this movie drunk, it becomes amazing, even though it's still amazing when you're sober.
Never seen it.
Yeah, like basically growing up watching this movie, like this is my, like what I envision, like when you go to a bachelor party and it doesn't live up to this, you're like, this bachelor party sucks.
Wait, Tom Hanks was in like a raunchy comedy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Tom Hanks did a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's America's freaking sweetheart. I don't know. I don't know him from anything besides like.
Tom Hanks got famous for playing a chick, him and the dude from
Bosom Buddies.
Ghostbusters, right?
Dan Aykroyd?
No. Who was the other guy? It was the guy from Newhart, right?
I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's talking about
Buddies.
Bosom Buddies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bosom Buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean-
where they pretended to be women so they could get a cheap apartment in the all-women's apartment complex.
Yeah.
So they had to be dressed, they had to be in drag half the time.
I never saw that.
Yeah, it was.
And then Tom
Something.
Hanks was dating one of the girls in the
Yeah,
building, so he
yeah.
had to like change his clothes.
Yeah.
And in Bachelor Party, they have
story.
an erotic donkey show where the donkey
I knew you were
ODs,
going to bring this up.
ODs on drugs and dies, and they have to hide the corpse of the donkey, of the erotic donkey, to keep from getting kicked out of the hotel.
You mean Tom Hanks did it before Kevin Smith?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, and his fiance in that movie is Tawny Katane, the hot redhead on the White Snake.
Yeah. What?
And she, on her bachelorette party in that movie, goes to a strip club, and Tom Hanks has like one of the waiters swip out the mother's hot dog for like his actual wiener in the bun.
And she's trying to tug it. She's like, "Give me that hot dog."
Oh
And
my
it's the guy's dick.
God. Dude, guys,
Very raunchy.
Compared to you, I am a child. Tom Hanks is Woody from Toy Story. I don't even know what you're talking about right now. Oh my God.
What?
He's showing me
Buddies.
pictures of
Oh,
bosom
yeah,
buddies.
yeah.
That is horrendous. They look like grandmothers.
They do.
What the fuck are they doing?
I wish I was drunk right now. Damn it.
Oh my
We all wish you were drunk later.
Is that it? Did everybody go?
That's it, number one, right?
That is, everyone did their number one.
Anybody have any honorable mentions?
Oh, I am surprised that no one mentioned Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
I
love that movie sober. That movie's
You
hilarious.
want the rest of my list?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take it away.
Porky's,
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
South Park, Bigger, Longer, Uncut,
Okay.
Hot Tub Time Machine,
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Shitter's full.
Any of the Lampoon movies, right?
Yeah.
National
Yeah.
Lampoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Jude, do you have any honorable mentions?
No, I don't. I have a carefully curated list that
Okay.
I stand behind.
All right.
And I watched 2 of them last night, drunk as hell.
I have one honorable mention.
Okay.
Dude, where's my car?
Yeah.
I think that's a movie you have to be drunk in order to
Or
enjoy
high.
any of it.
Or
yeah.
or
And
high.
Dan? And Dan?
And yeah.
No and
or
Dan.
right.
No and Dan.
What's the one that had Neil Patrick Harris? It was
That was Harold and Kumar.
Harold and Kumar. I think I might put that
Those
on
are
my.
You mean
Those are-
NPH?
Yeah.
We need to do the best top 5 movies to watch while stoned.
Oh, I've never.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised nobody mentioned Half Baked as
Yeah.
well.
Top 5 stoner movies.
I would love to add to that list, but
I haven't imbibed
I've
in years.
since the age of 16
Right.
have had a job where I've been drug tested because I operate heavy equipment. So
Yeah, I get
I've
it.
never been.
Well, when we get you guys on the podcast full time, we'll have to do a week where we all do gummies before we start the
God.
podcast.
I will
We even-
fall asleep. I'll get very paranoid, and then I'll fall asleep.
I can just see the spaces chat. Salty Nerd Podcast -- Salty Nerds Do Drugs. All right.
Oh my God.
I'd rather do coke.
Like,
and
what are you doing?
die.
I'd get so much editing done if I was
Oh
on
my
it.
god! Yeah.
So, okay, I'm going to do some gummies. You're going to smoke some crack. You're going to do some downers.
What?
And you're going to do meth, okay? And we're just going to be all fucking whacked out and crazy. Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
No,
Any more of that
the
meth?
Salty Nerd Podcast does not condone drug use. We can't put that out
We're
there.
going to wash it all down with Frey Ranch.
We're gonna just crush up a bunch of aspirin and snort it.
I'm fucking spinning. I got the tumbles, man.
Frey Ranch is over here like, don't include us in the podcast.
There are plenty of dispensaries in town that would sponsor us.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure, yeah. Oh, man, that would be a wild ride.
We get banned from YouTube, but
We'll be all right. It's fine.
Probably got to cut that whole bit out.
We might. I don't know. Kadish is probably going to edit this and
Yeah.
whatever. All right, guys, that's it for top 5 drunken movies. Comment below. I want to know your top 5 movies to watch while you're drunk. Comment below what they are, 5 through 1. Let us know. I want to hear about it. I want to see it. I want to be able to like and comment and reply.
and let us know what you think about our lists.
Mine's. I think my number 1 is the best one. The
I think
Lebowski.
Lebowski is a fantastic. Like
Yeah, that's
I was considering putting that on my list.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure people's list. There's got to be some.
I
crossover.
didn't think that hard about it.
I am shocked that none of us picked the same movies.
We didn't.
I agree. Yeah.
I thought for sure we would have some crossover here, but everybody picked a different movie. I think it's because we all had different reasons for doing
Yeah.
it. You wanted to be able to like root for the underdog. You were just like, these movies are so terrible, you have to be drunk.
Right.
Kadish,
Low attention span.
yeah. And me, I was just like, I don't know, what movies have I seen when I was drinking? And I just put them on the list. But anyway,
Roadhouse is way better when you're drunk. Because you can like just have fun with it.
Let's look up what the Roadhouse cocktail is.
in our Discord app, go to saltynerdiscord.com, and Jude has a chat room dedicated to drinks.
Yeah.
And we share our drink recipes. Mine is pretty boring because it's just Redemption Bergen.
Bergen.
All right.
Urban. Yeah.
That's it for the podcast. Vader, where can they find you on the social?
You can find me at MattVader74 on Twitter and all the other socials.
All right.
Yeah, so
Jude, did you have your drink?
No, I
Okay.
can't find it yet. It's probably
right.
gonna take too long.
Where can they find you?
You can find me at I am Juju on the socials.
All right. Matthew Kadish, take it away.
You can find me at Matthew Kadish, Kadish on Twitter and Truth Social. KadishBooks.com takes you to my Amazon page, and join our Facebook group at saltynerdgroup.com.
All right. And an official message from the Salty Nerd Podcast.
Message.
Drink responsibly, folks.
don't do drugs; they're bad. Okay.
Stay salty.